Okay, today we are playing a game on Havana. We are playing Reinhardt for the vast majority of the game, and I don't know the SR because I couldn't find the email that this game was from. So, we do play Hammond for about 5 seconds across the entire game. I just wanted a reason to include the boy in the thumbnail. This was drawn by someone and sent to me, and it's absolutely delightful. Based on this thumbnail, there's that boy, there's that boy. So, thank you very much. This is someone who sent things in before, and as always, it brings me immense joy. Thank you. Much love. Let's start the game. So, turn that down. Past me was watching a video at the time. So, defending first, our two healers are Zenyatta Mercy. This is tremendously upsetting news. As you can see, this is pre-Reinhardt buff also. Because Zen Mercy, very low healing output, and Mercy just died. So it's even less healing output now. So Zen Mercy being our healers means we have to play pretty passively, because yeah, it's not exactly a huge amount. Oh, it just changed to Bridget Zenyatta. I hope Zenyatta changes while he's dead. If Zen doesn't change, it's going to be very upsetting. Zen didn't change. So, terrible news. We have very, very bad healing output now, so we now need to play even more defensively, pretty much. Especially since Shadow can't seem to stay alive for like 3 seconds. Interesting choice also to have changed to Bridget when Widow is the one that killed you a few seconds prior, you know? Anyway, half their team's dead. Fantastic news. Let's just bonk this boy. Yeah. We could have kept going for him. He's dead anyway. Actually, we're probably afraid of C9ing, which is also understandable. There is a Lucio bouncing around in the vicinity. So that's understandable. Genji died anyway. Who gives a fuck about that guy? He's fucking dead. So, yeah, unfortunately this game's not going to be very fun for us unless one of the healers wants to change, because we're going to have to play like a bitch, because we are, if we go for a trade, that health is staying gone, probably. At least for a while. Bridget's trying her best to die again, and she's dead again. So, and now Zen's dead as well. I would not. I mean, fuck Genji, doubtlessly. You know, fuck that asshole. But both the healers were dead, so the fight's pretty much done at that point. When both your healers are dead, something has to go catastrophically wrong for the other team to lose that fight. Zen changed to Ana. Fantastic news. Very exciting. Very pleased. Now we have a real healer on the team. And now Shadow, who has spent the last, like, 2 minutes, about a minute and a half of that spent being dead, has decided to change to the most vulnerable healer in the game, which is exciting, shall we say. Enemy team's got a lot of ults right now. We're pretty much gonna lose the next fight, because we have very little to fight them off with, and they're coming into this with everything except Earth Shatter. They're gonna need to fuck up really badly. Reinhardt is fucking up pretty badly, actually. Because he did just decide to int right there. Pretty hardcore. They still got... Zarya also didn't get much done with her ultimate, but here comes the Nano Blade. It went better than I expected, actually. I didn't think they'd need to use all of their ultimates to win that fight. So the fact that they did use all of their ultimates is a win in and of itself. Like, you know, you've got to take what you can get. Shadow changed heroes again. By the way, don't do what our man Shadow's been doing in this game, which is changing heroes every 5 seconds. Because, believe it or not, it might not be the hero that you're playing, it might be the way you're playing. Shocking, I know. But here's why changing that frequently is very bad. Ultimates are extremely important in Overwatch. And when you change, like, every time you die, or like every other time you die, you're not saving any ult charge, so you're never getting to ult, which just generally results in the snowball continuing to roll against you. So don't change heroes extremely frequently. As much as we wish it was not our fault and it was the hero pick, it is frequently our fault and not the hero pick. I know, I'm sorry. So Winston's dead. We got this boy pretty good. Ooh. So he hadn't used the PIM. He hadn't used charge, so walking into the, like, hanging around the doorway is a little spooky because it's not exactly hard angle to go for, but we didn't get pinned, so hey, you don't get punished, you don't have to learn. Tragically, we died, so we didn't get to use Earth Shatter. I mean, I don't really have an issue with us trying. Winston dying was the worst part of that, really. So, Winston's changed now to Zarya. I mean, Winston is pretty good against their team comp. It's just that our boy, Super Divisor, I guess, is fallen prey to the same trick that Shadow's fallen into. Shadow! I didn't realize he was dead again. Anyway, I'm very upset. So, there's a very little, this was bad shield management to be holding the shield up right there. This is also bad shield management. Like, we need to save it. Like, look, we got, like, things are going really badly. We can't be wasting any more resources. Like, our team are wasting enough resources for us. We can't be wasting any resources as well. Holding the shield up here, no need. He's fine. Holding the shield up again here, no need. Everybody's fine. We need to let the shield charge, because, like, we're only really going to get one more fight. We don't want to be going into it with less resources than we have to. Please, computer. I know that you're barely alive anymore, but, like, just hold on. Hold it together, alright? So, a great amount of elaboration is probably not needed for that one. The main leading factor into that fight going so badly, obviously we whiffed, tragic, don't whiff, all that, but like we were coming into that fight with so little shit, like we were hopping up to him, and here's the Hammond section, baby. We rolled up to them with like 200 shields, so we like couldn't really stand to have an elongated fight with them, which led to just like, oh, and Earth Shatter, which didn't exactly go well. The bad shield management was the main factor leading into that one going so badly. As well as the whiff, but you know. Oh, did you see fucking Reinhardt? Look at him, the fucking gremlin. Look at that fucking goblin squat over in the doorway. Not even squat, just stood there. Just stood standing there, menacingly. He's really gonna prank somebody when they come around that corner. Has he pranked anybody yet? Here comes the prank. Oh no, we got pranked. Oh god. Alright, look. We're allowed to write that one off as not being our fault, alright? There was a lot going wrong on that round, okay? The shield management at the end was the really bad part for that round, because it led to the fight going badly. You know, I'll not repeat that one for the 4th time. That was the really bad thing we did in that round. All fights previous to that, there's only so much you can do. We're allowed to write that round off as not really being our fault. Maybe the last fight could have turned it around if we'd executed it better, but there was a lot going badly by that point. It's possible to make no mistakes and still lose. This is important to bear in mind. Did we make no mistakes? Well, no, but it is possible to make no mistakes and still lose. Just, you know, it's okay. So Symmetra turret very high up on the wall, can't actually get it. Oh, messed up the charge, unfortunate. Anna's dead, but the other healer's Moira right now, so we don't actually have to be too bothered about that for the time being. And hey, look at that, Hanzo's killing people. Oh, Hanzo's killing the bad men. Great job, Hanzo. Anna's doubtlessly upset about that. Well, we could have tried to go a little bit harder for her. We did have the bubble on us, and we saw her miss the sleep dart as well, so we could have tried to go a little bit harder. If we got one more bonk in on her, somebody else at least might have been able to finish her off if we couldn't. But, you know, it's fine, you know. You don't want to overcommit, I suppose, but we could have gone harder for her still. So this is going pretty good. Countercharge that guy. I assume we heard it. I couldn't hear it because I can hear a fucking video going in my ear. What's this video about, actually, this guy I've been playing? Well, it's about a CRPG. I think this is about Dragon Age. It's about Dragon Age or the Shadowrun games that they released a while ago. Those are pretty good. Anyway. So we captured the first checkpoint. We held the bad men back. That's all we had to do. A bunch of people died. Tragic. They will be remembered. Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, well, I mean, she got Anna, I guess. Great job. That was a terrible use of company resources. Yeah, I don't know what she was going on. She was like, I'm gonna get these men. Oh, fuck, I'm not gonna get these men. Please! You can do it. It's okay. You cost like $2,000 when you were new. It's okay. It's like nearly a decade old at this point. This computer's had 2 catastrophic failures. It's amazing it still runs at this point, to be honest with you. Yeah. Anyway. Things are going well. We've got Earthshatter. That might be enough in and of itself to capture this checkpoint. They're probably, I mean, we can see them coming this way, but they usually come up through this doorway. Therine's also got Earthshatter, so that's a little spooky. We've got the bubble on us. Keep going. Yep, block the Earthshatter and then go in for it. Good patience. Probably better to go for the Earthshatter on them, just to be sure. Earthshatter charges really fast. Make sure we capture the checkpoint at least. Good patience to hold the shield up at the Graviton before immediately going in and start swinging, because he had Earthshatter. Reinhardt's like to use the Earthshatter herself there. We're actually still gonna lose this fight, unless Bob's a champion. Bob's doing his best. Bob did his best, alright? Look, we're not gonna make it out of this one. We did elongate our death for a while there. We're pretty staggered now compared to our teammates, which isn't good. It was looking like it might have worked, maybe could have worked with Bob, so I could understand holding bones. Bob's, like, basically gone. Just throw it away at that point. Don't drag it out anymore. As I was saying, good patience to hold for the defensive Earthshatter and then going in for it. Most rounds just go in and start swinging, and that's when they get Earth-Shattered, so good patience. We got Dragon Striked on this one. The Dragon Strike by itself was actually pretty catastrophic. It almost killed us, and we had to really slow the fuck down. A couple people also died. Moira was way out in the middle of fucking nowhere. Very tragic, They had ultimates, it's okay. We at least got, like, Dragon Strike and Graviton out of them. Dragon Strike's pretty scary on Havana's second check. Well, kind of on Havana's first checkpoint as well. Pretty narrow areas. Pretty easy to get caught by Dragon Strike on Havana if you're not paying attention. Even if you are paying attention, there's not always necessarily much you can do about the Dragon Strike depending on the area you're in. So Genji's dead right now. That's fantastic news because he's one of the only ultimates they've got right now. So if we can get enough tempo off Genji being dead, we might capture the checkpoint. Yes. Well, I mean, we got her. That's okay. The scary... Oh, she had to nano boost Reinhardt. That's fantastic news because now she can't nano blade. Yeah, and Genji died as well. Fantastic. So we gained enough time. Like, if Genji dying there is the reason they lost that fight, because they had Nano Blade ready to go, but then Genji got picked off, and by the time Genji got back to Dragon Blade, they'd already lost too much ground, so there wasn't much they could do about it anymore at that point. Great job, Genji, throwing away the checkpoint for us. Big help, brother, big help. Ooh. Yeah, you try and drag it out as much as you can to pin the guy, but, yeah, So 2 of our team are dead. Not really the end of the world, because they are going to spawn so close to us, and it's still kind of in the free push territory right now. So not the end of the world they died. We don't have to worry about it too much. We've always got Earthshatter built up again. That's pretty exciting, The thing is, Havana's 3rd checkpoint fucking sucks. I mean, Havana in general sucks, but, 3rd checkpoint really fucking sucks. That was a pretty telegraphed Earthshatter. There's no reason Orion's ever doing something like that if he doesn't intend to Earthshatter. Like that right there. Like, what a weird movement to make. So the fact that we kind of like let him slide past us and do that is pretty bad, but it was a bad Earth Shatter, so it's not really the end of the world at the same time. But that was a really heavy telegraph right there. Ryan's moving up that. Ooh, fucking, he fucking skedaddled up that wall. Holy shit, there he goes. I would be upset about that one. Yeah, so, like, it was a bad Earth Shatter, but, like, no Ryan ever moves like that if they aren't planning to go for an Earth Shatter. So, anyway, here comes the terrible part of the checkpoint, which is that, you know, this. Their Ryan actually changed to Sigma. Fantastic news. It's so, yeah, they just fucking bully the Sigma around. No big deal, brother. I understand that impulse. I do understand. No, I don't, I understand why we did that, but I don't like it because Anna had already died by that point. So, like, even if this Earth Shatter, like, we probably can't actually see how injured Zarya is while we're doing this, because I don't think we've hit her in a while at this point, so we probably couldn't see her health bar in game at this point. But, like, Anna's already dead. Moira's using Coalescence, and Zarya's not even looking at her. And so, like, this is, like, basically just a spite ult on Zarya. She's, like, high energy, I guess, but, like, I don't really like going for the Earth Shatter about that. If Anna was still alive, like, if she was still actively bullying Anna at that point, that would be understandable. But, like, in that situation, I don't like that Earth Shatter. We whiffed it as well, because she used her bubble, which is, you know, the risk whenever you try and Earth Shatter Zarya. And then we couldn't Earth Shatter Soldier when he jumped down with Attack Visor, so, you know. We probably weren't going to capture the checkpoint then on that fight anyway, the way it started going. But, you know, I understand the impulse, but Anna was already dead, so we might as well save the Earth Shatter for a better chance at that point. So, here come their ultimates. They don't have Dragon Strike right now, so it might be okay. Oh, yeah, we've got Dragon Strike. Ah, lamp, though. Ah, fucking Dragon Strike doesn't damage the lamp. Unfortunate that, like, this is happening so out of the way, so nobody can actually break the lamp. Yeah, by the time the lamp's broken, they're already out of it, so unfortunate. If we hit the lamp with the Fire Strike, somebody might have died, but that's probably what we were going for. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume we weren't just Fire Striking into the Dragon Strike, we were trying to get the lamp. No, hey, things are still going well in our absence. Their tank lineup has become terrible, which doesn't, you know, is not surprising that things are still going well in our absence, given that their tanks changed to Roadhog Zarya towards the end there. So, fantastic news. We only got a minute, but hey, who cares? The thing is, it doesn't really matter when you're on, like, a payload map coming, or like a hybrid map as well, maybe, depending. It doesn't really matter if you're coming in with a minute on the third round, because if you're going first, like, a surprising amount of the time, if you get any kind of, as long as you don't stall out immediately, it's very easy to end up, like, win one team fight and then ride the momentum through for, like, an extra checkpoint or two. Because as soon as you start pushing a payload in overtime on the third round, people get really impatient and they start diving in to try and contest that point when they shouldn't. So then they go, oh, classic 1-by-1 maneuver. And you, like, to be honest, if you're attacking first coming into the third round, it doesn't matter how much time you have, because you're either going to push it not at all, or you're going to push it 3 points, right? Like, there's very little in between in this regard. So, to be honest, it doesn't matter that we're coming in with, like, a minute. And here's the thing. If you push it, like, if you push it to, like, second or third checkpoint on overtime on the third round, other team tilted immediately. Instantaneous tilt. And as we know, the team that tilts first is the team that loses. So, who cares if we've only got a minute? We're either going 0 checkpoints or we're going 2-3 checkpoints. There's no in between third round on a payload map, brother. Some hybrid maps as well. Kind of depends on how hard the first choke point is on the hybrid map, though. And 2CP is a complete fuck. Just a complete fuck, as we all know. So they've got a Sombra. Very spooky information. We've got to be worried about that one now. Because, of course, yeah, sucks pretty bad to get hacked as Reinhardt. Oh, he's purple. He is purple. Get this boy. Yeah, eat his fucking ass. Absolutely. Get purple when you're that close, you fucking get him. Ah, unfortunate. Close. Almost got him. See, here it comes, bae. Here comes the momentum. It's starting to kick in. We're gonna get the first checkpoint, probably. And then, oh, they're gonna start tilting. See, he's a Dragon Strike. That's a tilt Dragon Strike. Oh, Jesus Christ! I would have been impressed if we countercharged that one. I would have been impressed. Oh, Jesus Christ. He just flew out of the fucking dragon. Yeah, that would have been a really impressive reaction. Obviously that's really bad. We might not capture the first checkpoint, actually. Like, look. That might be our fault for getting pinned there, but, like, oh my god, look, you can't hold yourself accountable for that one. That would have needed to be a fucking S-tier reaction right there. Here's the Hammond section, baby. Let's go. Now, the fact they had a Sombra earlier is scary, because we know she's probably still out here. She is, in fact, because we can see the UI. It's time to start spinning, baby. Here we go. Time to play some fucking Hammond. All right, we come out. We give him a little bit of the spin. Oh, he's really low. We should be... We got... No. Oh, God. Now's not the time to be spinning. Now's the time to be shooting that Reinhardt right there. We probably could see this health. And then we got hacked. Like, you know, life is hard at that point when you're playing Hammond. It's all right. All right. Oh, it's going... Oh. We got that first checkpoint, baby. That's all that matters as far as I'm concerned. We got the first one. All right. Let's go. We changed back to Reinhardt. Strange choice, to be honest. Would have probably been better off staying on. Well, I mean, no, because we do know... No, actually, you're right. Because we do know that we're going to be able to get out here in time to take part in this fight. We don't need the extra speed, and Reinhardt's going to be better for the actual fights themselves. No, you're right. We should change back to Reinhardt. You're right. Given how close the checkpoint was. So, anyway... Oh, fucking spooky. Here comes the dragon again. Oh, no. That's about the best you could do in that position is try and pin him right there, but it was going to be a hard one to pull off. Man, we got really fucked by these dragon strikes a couple times. That was about the best you could do. We just didn't manage to actually pin him. Yep, and now we're back to Hammond because we got to get back there quick. Oh, we weren't going to make it anyway, even if we didn't bonk. That's okay. We got halfway through the second checkpoint. That's good enough as far as I'm concerned. As long as we get it, like, to be honest, as long as we get it past the bend on the first checkpoint, good enough as far as I'm concerned. So we're up to no good, trying to get a little bit of fire strike over here. I think we did that about a half second too soon. Not sure that actually hit I think that might have just hit the door. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. And not the end of the world if you miss out on the extra, like, 12 charge at the start. So, they lost somebody immediately. Oh, God, fucking Shadow. Jesus Christ, you edgy motherfucker. Oh, now our only healer Zen. Again, I feel like we've been here before. This seems very familiar for some reason. At least he's Moira, so he'll get back reasonably quickly as long as we don't die. We gotta be real careful until he gets back right now. This is not really being really careful. Okay, he's back. It's okay. And now 2 people are already dead. Ugh! Life is very hard, okay? It's okay. Ooh. Oh, fantastic. We didn't manage to kill him, though. We're too scared of the Hanzo to keep going on him, unfortunately. Which is Hanzo started shooting us in the back. Oh, fuck, that's scary. We couldn't really keep going to try and get the Reinhardt, even though, you know, the pin was sick. All right, very spooky. Okay, good counter charge. All right, we really want to get this Earth Shatter off. Didn't really need a Fire Strike right there, given we already have the Earth Shatter built up. We did get all right, we got the Rhine. That's all that mattered. That's all that really matters right there. That was basically as good as you could do. The only complaint I have for that fight is when we fire struck after we'd built up Earth Shatter, because we were looking pretty likely to Earth Shatter within the next 6 seconds. Ooh, there he fucking goes. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. We were looking pretty likely to Earth Shatter within the next 6 seconds, and we really want the Fire Strike for that, so that Fire Strike was the only thing I'd really have to complain about that fight. Pretty much went about as well as you can possibly expect in that situation. So we managed to stall him out, fantastic. Now, my concern is that they have a lot of ultimates coming into this next fight. A lot of this next fight right now is going to be resting on probably Zenyatta, because if he gets emped, is gonna feel real fucking bad. It's gonna feel real fucking bad. He got emped, oh god. Oh, but Zarya's managed to grab them. Oh, fantastic news. Okay, it's okay. Even though Zen got emped, it didn't matter because Zarya actually managed to get her Graviton off, and then Hanzo didn't get emped. So even though he didn't have it, oh, that's bad. This is bad. Yeah. Probably don't need to go too in depth on that one. We got too carried away. I do understand, but we pinned the frog and wanted to beat him to death. I do understand, but we got a little too excited on that one. We tried to ride that one too far in. I do understand the impulse to want to beat the frog to death after pinning him, but that was too much. Okay, we didn't die to the dragon. Okay, alright, yep. Build, could have gone better, execution-wise, right there. Yeah, here comes the hack. This is the thing, you know, there's a Sombra. Alright, Sombra's fucking dead, and boy, did she fucking die. Alright, come on, wait for it. Boom, there she fucking goes. Fucking dead. So, okay. So we should have tried to slam the Ana right there. Because the payload is high enough that if we just jump off of it, we would be able to body slam the Ana, rather than doing that, you know. But she died anyway. You don't get punished, you don't have to oh, fucking knocked him out of his jump. Oh, he's up. I'm gonna go back and look at that one again, just because, I could feel Winston's disappointment in my stomach right there. Like, oh, fuck you, yeah. So honestly, this was a pretty good Reinhardt game. I feel like we played about as well as could be expected given the circumstance. First round, we're allowed to write that one as off as not really being our fault. And third round, like, that fight was pretty much perfect. Like, you couldn't really do much better in the circumstance, and it was enough. We won the game. I feel quite confident in saying that we won the game, in this particular instance. Not really a lot to say. It's like a pretty good Reinhardt game overall. The parts that went really badly, not really our fault. That one you know. First round, not really our fault. And last round, I'm prepared to say that we won. We won the game on that third round, on that second defense round. Yeah, that was a really good Reinhardt game. No big comments about it really. Yeah, great job. So I lost the email, so if there were any questions in the email, please let me know, and I will answer them after the fact in a comment. If there were any, I don't know. There could well have been. So thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. More than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I start streaming on Twitch Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. EST to 11 EST. The link to the channel in the description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.